thoughts time. All right. Hi, everyone. How are you doing? I hope you're having a very lovely Wednesday. Happy hump day. I am very excited that I have another day off tomorrow, as per usual, because work was a bit chaotic today, and I had to work overtime today, which is fine. Like, it wasn't that much overtime, but I'm the kind of person that the minute that I have to work overtime at a job, at least, I'm like immediately like, no, no, I should have been home. I should have left. I should have signed out like 10 minutes ago. Why am I still here? That is just my vibe. But anyway, I hope you're all doing very, very good today. I am sorry about yesterday. I must have caught like a 24-hour stomach bug or something, because I woke up really sick yesterday morning. Like, I woke up at like 5 a.m. sick yesterday morning, which I was like, yikes. So I made myself go to work anyway. I would have liked to have not gone to work, but I don't get PTO or sick days. So, and I had just taken an extra day off for like a vacation day on Sunday. So just for financial purposes, I was like, I'm going to make myself go to work, but I work 6-hour shifts now anyway. So it's not like the worst thing in the world. But basically I was like, I could force myself to go to work, but I couldn't work and stream on the same day because I was just feeling so bad. So sorry about that. But we're back tonight with more paleo, which is very exciting. And in particular, we are dealing with the end of the Maji Market. The Maji Market is officially ending next week. I think either the 25th or 26th. I don't know. I know the Twitch drops end on the 25th, but I don't know if the like tickets end on the 26th or not. But regardless, the event's ending the next Monday, Sunday, Monday-ish. So this will be our last Maji Market stream. So speaking of which, let me just go ahead and do my music. And then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to get in. I think we usually have time to play like one round of Hot Pot before we, have to go home because it's 3 a.m. So let me see if I can get in a round of Hot Pot and then we can like chat about it. But yes, one round of Hot Pot. Are y'all in? Yes. Okay. Is anybody else waiting? No, I think everyone else is playing. Are y'all playing? In progress, yeah. Let's just pick a table and go. And just sit down, and once you like load into one, it won't kick you if it hits 3 a.m., which is really good. So we'll just sit here and wait for it to auto start on us, and we can just chat. But yeah, so it's ending on Monday. So basically kind of the plan is I got as many tickets as I could leading up to tonight. And then we're going to spend those tickets tonight and obviously play some more rounds of Hot Pot and stuff before it's over. Just so that we can spend our tickets and spend our envelopes and stuff. But we'll spend what we have tonight. And then I'm going to play off stream for the next few days. On my work days, not on my days off, because I do like to try to like give myself some space on my days off. But I'm gonna play over the next like few days, and then I will spend the rest of the tickets that I have on Sunday, and then next week when we load into Palia, I'll let you guys know what I purchased, like what else I got. Show you the spoils. But yeah, we're basically towards the end, which is really, it's sad because honestly, I've had way more fun with the Maji Market this time and the Luna Festival in particular than I thought I was going to. I loved the quest. I thought hearing about Zeki's like childhood and stuff was so sweet. And so I loved the quest. I thought they were super, super sweet. And then we also have to double check and make sure there's a whole bunch of achievements and stuff. And I don't know if we've gotten all of them, so we'll have to take a look at that and see what we have on us, because there's supposed to be this New Year tree that you can get, and I forget. Oh, here we go, we're getting started. We got a bunch of meat. I didn't see whether or not we had noodles. We don't, so that's fine. So we got meat, we got veggies, and then we'll just dealer's choice as far as the other ingredient type. But yeah, so we have like, we got to make sure we finish all the stamp card stuff. We're very close. We've done most of it. I just need to make sure that we get like the last little bit, because I love that wish tree, that like little wish tree, a potted wish tree. Ooh, good. A corn. Let's hope we can grab that. Sorry, I'm thinking we're going to get that corn. We won't be able to get that meat. It would have been useful, but that's okay. We'll get something else. We've already won enough rounds of Hot Pot to get the little adorable like mini Hot Pot, so we don't have to worry about that. So I guess veggies will be our other for our thing. Yes, good, very good. What was I saying? Yeah, so we just have to make sure we finish everything. We're gonna again spend our tickets tonight, and then we'll get as many tickets as possible, and then I'll just show you guys the spoils next week once we do that. So tonight is mostly gonna be focused again around Maji Market stuff. We also during the day, obviously, we have to do our daily farming because we have to start. No, I wanted that green onion. I wanted it. Is that a green onion or is that a leek? I don't actually know. Nope. I mentioned this before, but for some reason when I see this meat, this rolled meat, it makes me think of the Japanese name for meat, which is niku. We'll hold. Maybe that was a mistake, but we'll hold. But I think of niku, and then I'm immediately like that Hatsune Miku song. It's like miku, miku, ba-da-da-da, miku. And so blue hair, blue tie, da-da-da-da-da. So every single time I see the meat, I'm like, niku, niku, da-da-da-da, niku. Like immediately. But yeah, tonight we're going to mostly focus on the Maji Market. During the day, we'll obviously do our farming because I think we're actually going to have enough money to get that Maji plush, which is amazing. I've just been kind of stockpiling money over the past like month, and I think we might have enough to get the Maji plush, which would be awesome because I felt really like bad that I was not able to get it the first time around, but I was just not far enough in the game yet to be able to really do anything like that. Back when the first 60K Maji plush was available at the first Maji Market. But I think we should be able to afford it tonight. So that's really exciting. So we'll work on that as well. And then during the day, we are going to focus on a lot of quests because we have a whole bunch of quests left to do that we haven't done in a hot minute. Like we've been working on them slowly, but we have a whole bunch that are like just sitting there that haven't been done. Friendship quests, world quests. And so as we're kind of like nearing the end, not the end game, I really should have got fine. But as we're nearing like the end game, as far as like, not obviously the Palea story, we had time to eat. We got 480 lucky envelopes. It's past 3 a.m. so we can't buy anything, but let's do a little bit of a roundup of how much I have. So we have 18K. Nothing to sneeze at. We also got some extra renown, so we should go spend that on getting like roof colors and things like that. And 54. So I feel like today we should be able to afford the Maji plush, which is really exciting. So we'll go back and do some farming and see if we can't get enough to get that sweet 60K number. But yeah, we have a whole bunch of quests we need to do. And we're nearing sort of the end of what I'm able to do in the game, obviously until they release some like new content and stuff. And so we'll just be kind of chipping away at those, which is fun. I love learning about the different Kilima villagers and stuff. So that is something that we will be working on tonight. So that's sort of our updates. Let me check on the state of my farm because I haven't in a few days. I was originally planning on playing a little bit yesterday, but by myself, but I was sick yesterday, so I did not. I was a little bit preoccupied. Oh yeah, let's also look at the stamp cards, because we got events, stamp cards. What's the one that we're missing? The tree. Make a total of 9 wishes. Ooh. Zeki coin. It's the wishes that we gotta do, and I keep forgetting to check I'm gonna have to check the mail more frequently, even whenever y'all aren't around, just because I have to make sure to get all the wishes or the wish tickets from Chain. Oh, Kenley sent me something in the mail. Dear Amy, I was hoping to decorate the entryway to our manor with these briar daisies I grew, but as she said, they clash with our decor. Maybe you can find some use for them. They're far too pretty for the bin, even if they're not pretty enough for a magistrate's home. There is no amount of flowers that Kenley can give me to get back on my good side at this point, and that's just facts. I guess maybe we could give that to up our romance with Wrath. We might do that later. Oh, okay, we've got some cotton grown. That's good. So yeah, as we're working, sort of chipping away at the farming, we can talk about some other stuff, because we always start Palea streams with farming, but also I think it's like kind of a good time to kind of catch up on like where we're at and what all we're thinking and stuff like that. Sorry, I'm just peeping the tree and making sure there's nothing no apples I need to harvest. Yeah, so we're waiting for the next update. So reasonably, I would assume the developers have not said anything yet about when they're going to do the next like story update. But what my reasonable assumption is that typically they tend to do server maintenance on Tuesdays. That's actually why we don't play Palea on Tuesdays anymore. I used to try to play it on Tuesdays, and they almost always were doing server maintenance. And sometimes they did it like in the morning. Like they usually try to do it in the morning, but if there was like a bug fix, they typically tend to do it around the time I stream, and so it was really causing me some issues when I was trying to stream it on Tuesdays. So that's why we stream it on Wednesdays now, which is good because that seems to be a night that y'all like. So that's excellent. But I would assume they haven't announced anything yet, like I said, but I would assume that Maji Market's going to end on like Monday of next week, and they're going to go ahead either late this weekend or early next week. They're going to go ahead and announce the next update, like the next story update, like the story / gameplay / whatever major update they're going to do. I have a feeling they're probably going to announce it next week, and then implement it like next Tuesday, and then hopefully next Wednesday we'll have new things to play. That's kind of what I'm thinking they're probably going to do / hoping they're going to do, because that typically seems to be pretty standard for how they've done things in the past. We are on a new schedule, which is kind of what I wanted to talk about. So they have made the official decision that they want to so they were releasing like major story updates every like 2 weeks. And so typically what that was turning into is that 1 week they would do a major story update, and then the next week they do a major bug fix because they were having a lot of bug problems. And so like they were doing like 1 story update, 1 bug fix, 1 story update, 1 bug fix. And so they seem to, now they've moved to monthly, which is awesome. And They really haven't seemed to have to do many bug fixes. I think they might have done like one when it first came out, but that was basically it, which is really nice. Sorry, I'm checking my levels. 228, that's good. I try to keep about 200 seeds on me, which I know is a lot, but listen. Wait, was that the dang bell? Stuff grew, didn't it? Hold on. Yep. Always happens as we're sitting there trying to do our seed sorting. The crops grow again. I'm not going to complain too much because it means more monies for us. So we got a corn. We already have way too many corn planted. We don't need to plant more corn. No more corn. Corn is fine. We got tomatoes, and then that potato's fine, and then that rice. Anyway. So yeah, it seems like they really didn't have to do that major of a bug fix this time, which is awesome. I think they made that decision to give people more time to catch up, like players more time to catch up, and then also to give themselves more time to do testing and stuff before they release the updates. That way it wouldn't be nearly as buggy. I already am by far more in love with this sense of scheduling than I have been with anything that they've done so far. And it's kind of funny because I was just telling my roommate Kaylin, I was like, I am sitting here like mentally and emotionally being like, wow, I wonder when they're going to do the next update. Like I haven't heard from them in a while, and I'm like excited to see what they have next. Like I'm sitting here like actively anticipating like, ooh, I wonder what the next story update's going to be. Like we've obviously got more temples we can do. We've got like, it could be like more story related. Subira's around, so it could be like related to Subira. Like I'm sitting here actively getting excited for the thought of whatever they have coming next, which is awesome because before I was super stressed out when they were releasing stuff like every 2 weeks because I felt like I could not catch up. And like I do this like low-key professionally, and like I couldn't catch up. Like I was constantly felt like I was on like a hamster wheel trying to catch up with everything that they were doing. What do we have? We have a lot of carrot seeds. Let's actually go ahead and prioritize doing this cotton instead because we have like 2 cotton seeds. So that's not nearly enough. Actually, we'll just pop these bad boys in here to make sure that we're full up on it, and then we're good to go. I'll probably need more seed makers, but that's okay. We can make more at some point. But yeah, like I'm sitting here, I'm actively excited. I'm like, what are they going to do next? I'm super curious. I'm super curious what the next part of the story is. And like before, I was just like swamped being like, oh God, I can barely keep up with the release. What do you mean the Temple of Gales is out? Like I haven't even finished the last like vault stuff. Like I was freaking out trying to like keep up with everything on a regular basis because Paley is not the only game I play. I know there's a lot of people who will very much focus on like one game at a time, and that's totally fine. And there's nothing wrong with that. But like for me personally, I was like, I cannot keep up like at all with what's happening, and it was stressing me out a lot because I have other games like I'm playing. Like I love Coral Island, I love Stardew, I love playing stuff in Sims, and so I was kind of really overwhelmed with trying to keep up with Palia and all of that at the same time when they were releasing stuff every 2 weeks. And honestly, I think the pacing of this was great. The Maji Market stuff was like, it filled up my time. The entire time it's filled up my time. Like I haven't felt like I'm like running out of stuff to do. Like I haven't felt like I was like struggling to find, like content. The word content. I hate the word content, but you know what I mean? Like that was how I felt. So, I think they did a great job. I will say, as far as like commentary about the Maji Market this time, I thought they didn't have enough stuff initially when I first looked at it. Like it didn't look like there was enough to do, but now that I have been through it, there was more than enough. The quest was fun. It was super sweet learning about Zeki and his family, and like I loved helping Chain help the community, especially because Chain's our chef, and like Chain's whole role is taking care of the community, and it felt really fun to sit there and like be a part of that, especially since he is my chef. So I really enjoyed that a lot. And Hot Pot took up so much of my time and so much of everybody's time, but like people are feral for Hot Pot, and they're really begging the developers to make a permanent Hot Pot like game for us to play, like make it to where we can play whenever we want to, which I think would be kind of amazing. So we can just play for fun, not for like the lucky envelopes or anything, but just for fun for ourselves. I forgot to plant those 2 pieces of cotton. Dang it. Next time. So yeah, like I thought that there was plenty to do. My personal hot take is that I still think everything at the Maji Market is too expensive. Which, like, I don't think is a bold thing to say. I think it's an honest thing to say. I think the ticket prices are still too high. Like, the item prices. It's awesome that you could get tickets from Trappa Chase and get, like, the lucky envelopes from Hot Pot and stuff. Like, it's awesome that they could do that. I felt like they were pretty generous with them, but I still feel like I've had to spend a significant portion of time grinding, and we haven't even bought everything at the market yet. Like, I've been spending a couple of hours, like 3 times a week outside of stream. That's not even counting what I'm doing on stream. Like, grinding for lucky envelopes, and I still can't quite afford. I can't go absolutely ham and buy everything that I wanted. Some people argue that that's not a good thing, that like you shouldn't get everything that you want, and like there should be a sense of challenge to it or effort or whatever. I don't really agree with that. I feel like they should make it, I don't know, accessible to people. And I don't just think about myself. Like, I'm getting to do this because I'm a streamer. So like I can excuse setting aside a large amount of time to do this because I'm streaming. So like, you know, I have a reason to. But normal people who only can play for like 3 hours on a weekend, like who have like a job and are super busy and are not really able to like put in hours and hours of effort, which that's the hard thing, right? A lot of these free to play games are like that. They're intended for you to put in hours and hours to grind. But I still feel like the stuff at the Maji Market was too expensive, and I wish they had made it more reasonably priced. So that's just kind of my still hot take, which seems to, in my own personal humble opinions, be a major problem that the developers have with this game, like in general, is that they just price things really high. Both like the outfits are priced high, the like in-game stuff can be priced really high. They're trying to stop the people who like blaze through the game at 400 miles an hour. Oh, good. Another wish ticket. That's good. We need to do... Okay, good. So, our wish ribbon. We need to... Now we have 2 on us, so we can just... I just need 1 more, and then we'll get the wish tree. That's good. That's good. But yeah, like, they're trying to stop the people who are going to blaze through everything in 15 minutes and, like, have reasonable slowdowns to the game. Because there are so many people on Discord that have been, like, complaining. Like, there's not enough in-game stuff in Palea. And I'm like, chill. Just go play another game then. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Excuse me, water break. We're gonna run into town. We're gonna get some mushrooms, and we're probably gonna flirt with Wrath because priorities. So let's get some mushrooms. We're getting everything at home set up so that we can then head back to the Maji Market tonight. So let us get mushrooms, maybe chat with some people, because I'm still trying to get our friendship up with everybody.
To talk to you today.
Let's see. No mail is bad mail. Oh, Ani, I agree to disagree. Bills are not good mail. Also, like, obnoxious marketing is not good mail either. It's not a good mail experience. Listen, you know you're a true adult whenever you get the flyers in your mailbox that are like, hey, we were cutting trees in your neighborhood and we saw that you have some trees at your house that you should cut down. It's like these like fake advertisements that are sitting there being like, yeah, we totally were. And I'm like, I live in an apartment complex in a townhouse. I am not the one in charge of cutting trees around here. They're just spam sending it to everywhere. Let's see, we have some lucky boxes. We got corn seeds and another Valley Sunrise cloche. What a word, cloche. It doesn't sound very
There's more to life
polite.
than working. I love our chat.
Sorry, Zeki. I was trying to talk with you and I clicked out. You're a water type. Yeah.
That's enough
There we go.
jabber for now.
Okay. Also, I do, as a Zodiac person, I do disagree. Earth signs can be compassionate. You just got to catch them in the right moment. Let me see. Okay, well, I'm looking at our friendship with everybody. So we're getting there with Ashura, Ani, Clary. We're kind of like midway for a lot of people. Some of the people who I have level 3 friendship with, I'm probably going to have to start feeding like gemstones and stuff so that I can get it up a little bit faster, because hitting that level 4 does definitely take a while. No complaints there. I feel like that's appropriate. I feel like it should take a little bit for you to get level 4 friendship with people, because it's, you know, the highest tier. Speaking of friends.
Man, am I
Hi,
glad
Wrath.
to see you.
Cookbook recipes are more suggestions than rules. Some ingredients you just measure by heart, like garlic. 2 cloves, 6 minimum. I agree with that. It has to be like your, oh my God, there's this amazing Instagram chef that she does Chinese dishes, and she's always like, I measure it with my Chinese eyeballs. I'm like, that's every culture has that, like the Italian Nona who's like, no, you measure it with your heart. You don't measure it with a spoon. Here to see me or the soup? You sure? It's good soup.
Man, I need to catch a quick nap.
You can come nap on my couch if you want. I don't have a good bed set up yet. I mean, oh no, so why would I ever suggest that in public? We're gonna talk to Jell. Oh, I hopped. Stop by your mother's store. I'm sure it's lovely. What, do they rotate these out on a regular basis, or? I mean, the premium outfits are cool. I mean, that one's actually kind of cool. Hold on. I haven't checked the premium store in like a hot minute. We can look at it if we want. I don't know if I'm gonna buy anything right now. The Dragon Dancer one is kind of gorgeous though. The hat's a little goofy. I mean, look at that like stubby hat though. It's a little goofers. Oh, the blue is kind of gorgeous, but it covers up. I don't know. I'm just looking at the, ooh, that's some gorgeous gold. And the white's pretty too. I'm kind of weak for anything that's blue, like blue themed stuff. For some reason, blue just seems to be my vibe in Palea. That's not my vibe everywhere, but I am kind of like living for the blue a little bit in Palea. A lot of these outfits are really, really cool. I haven't really found an outfit that they've made yet that's truly spoken to me yet. The Sylph outfit's really cool. There's a lot of them that it's like, I could see myself wearing them, but having multiples of them or like spending that much money on them, I'm like, I don't know, because they're so expensive. Like, this one's a little bit cheaper, I think. But like, whenever you look at the cost of the coins, that's $16. I mean, like, that's not the worst, I guess, but we could spend that money on another game. You know what I mean? Or like something that I am kind of over here like about. Coming up, The Sims has a new stuff kit that's releasing, I think like this week. Or next week. It's next week. They have a new stuff kit that's releasing that's all about crystals and jewelry making. And you can like dig up crystals and like make jewelry with it. And you can like charge the crystals in the moon. And like the crystals can have certain like abilities. Like the citrines make your Sims like be more creative. Or like the jet, putting jet, like the crystal jet or the gemstone jet into a necklace can like have your Sim be able to summon the Grim Reaper at will. I think that's just really cool. Like, I think it's cool that the stuff packs are fun because they add like jobs. You can become like a jewelry crafter. It's like a whole thing. Like, that's $10. That feels worth dropping $10 for me. A lot of the outfits in Palea just don't feel worth it, which I think is where I'm coming back to the whole, like, I feel like a lot of their prices are too high on a lot of things. And like, there'll be a time in my streaming career in which I can afford to just drop money on stuff like that, but I'm not quite there yet. And so I'm kind of just trying to be like careful, I guess, with what I'm spending. So I don't know. I'm still waiting for them to release that one outfit that really calls to me. I did technically purchase an outfit. This is a premium shop outfit. It's the Bard outfit. I actually didn't like the pants very much, and so I had to change out the pants for like a base game pant. They're fine. It's fine. It's not good. It's not bad. It just kind of is. Like, it's just kind of a thing. Okay, we'll just pop that here. We're going to do a big house redesign at some point. I am slightly frightened because so many people really love my house. Like, so many of y'all really love the way that I have the house decorated, and I just dopamine decorated. I did not decorate with any sort of intention. I just threw stuff down. And so I'm slightly terrified now that I'm like, I want to like make it cute. Like, I don't want to ruin it. So, well, that's something we'll have to do later on a stream. Okay. We just did all of that. We're going to do maybe some quests and stuff before events, quests. The thing is, I have all of this, I think, but I don't know about an oily anchovy. Old coin. Oh, I've gathered another coin, so I guess we could get and read another Phoenix Fortune. That's been taking up our oh my God, we have so many. Rage redecoration. Oh, we have to craft stuff for her. Oh, we got the industrial stuff for her. Or from her. Interesting. Okay. Mine mystery, catch some paper lantern bugs. Uncommon fish, wild garlic. He just needs 3 wild garlic. We can do that, I guess. Actually, give me just like 1.5 second. Oily anchovy palea. Where the heck is that? Bahari Bay and rivers using worms throughout the day, dusk till dawn. Dusk till dawn. Do you mean, is that at night or is that during the day? Anytime. Oh, it appears anytime. Okay. We can do that. I'm just like, I need to do that for, I need to do that quest for, Nio. I've literally had it forever and I just haven't, done anything with it. What is the garlic under? Is it gatherable? No, unless I'm out, but I'm pretty sure I'm not out. These are building materials. Equipment. Was it under cooking and I just missed it? Am I really out? Crops? Either I'm out and I just didn't know, or I am staring right at it. Yes. Okay. We need like 5, I think. Something like that. And then he wanted, what did he want? He wanted a chapa meat and a potato. Gold star quality chapa meat and then gold star quality potato. I have plenty of those. That was like 3, I think. And then I just need an oily anchovy. So we go to Bahari and fish with a worm. We can do that. I've been meaning to do some of these forever. So I think Nio literally gave me this quest like back in November of last year. And I just have not done anything with it yet. I felt like those were hard things to get. But now, of course, it is not nearly as hard as it used to be. Always busy tonight. I have noticed since they've started releasing it on other platforms, it has gotten busier. That's not a complaint. I'm just like, ooh, there's actually people waiting in the queue versus me getting in immediately. Also, evening is a popular time to play, and et cetera, et cetera. Now I am kind of sitting here being like, that Dragon Dancer costume would actually be really cute, I think. But I'm kind of just, I don't know, I'm torn, you know? Like, I feel like $16 is not worth it to spend. Also, like, reasonably, this is something that I'm thinking about, just chewing on, just, you know. Reasonably, we're going to kind of reach a little bit of a dead end with Paleo as we wait for updates. That's not a bad thing. That's not a complaint at all. It just is like, we'll have, you know, kind of finished up everything we need to finish up. So I'm kind of starting to think about what game we're going to play as like a stagger game to stagger with Paleo whenever we're not, you know, doing this. And so, kind of thinking about it. Just gotta consider what it might be. I have a lot of options. There's a lot of games that have come out recently that I'm really interested in. There's obviously a lot of games that are classic games that I'd be interested in playing. So, kind of just thinking about it a little bit. Also, there's always Dreamlight, but I do feel like we're on a Dreamlight hiatus right now, and I feel like I'll probably keep it that way for a minute. Bless them. I love them. It just, I don't know what it is about Dreamlight that's so easy to get burned out on, but it just is. So, I actually think the biggest hindrance to me doing this quest was the oily anchovy, so let's just conquer it. While we're here, let's just take it to task and figure it out. At least it's not a gold star one, which is preferable. Alrighty, we're at the river. Grab a sweet leaf. And out we cast. Now we fish. My brain has to rewrite itself. One of the 18 games I play that have fishing mechanics now of how this one works in particular. You are not an oily anchovy. We're just a kill him a redfin. It's kind of cute, actually. I really don't fish in the Bahari Bay rivers very often. Not unless I have a reason to. We also have to keep an eye on the time, obviously, because Maji Market's back, obviously. And we have to go and, we'll do a round of ticket spending, I think, first, before we hop into a game of Hot Pod. You are an eel. Not what I need either. We're just gonna vibe. we go. Not an anchovy. It's fine. Can you behave yourself? Oh, cutthroat trout. I see. That's another thing we're gonna have to do eventually, is do a big run on trying to, or like make a big attempt at trying to get a lot of the gold star versions of insects and fish and stuff, because I don't own a lot of that and I would love to. The fish I feel like will be the hardest part because it's entirely like, it's getting the bubbles to spawn, you know? That's hard. But, you know. That's a little Frosty over here. He's so cute. The Powcats are cute. I'm hoping they're going to do something like that in the future. We'll find out. There's rumor. Oh, maybe. Did we get it? I wonder if they're ever going to add mounts to the game. That's something I think a lot of people have been kind of thinking about and asking. Yes, we got it. All right. Oily anchovy secured. Back to Nio. And then Ani, because I need to give him his garlic too. Don't know why both of the brothers need garlic, but that's apparently a thing that they all need. Grab this mushroom. The mushroom is a myth. Oh, there's one. That's a mushroom. The mushroom was a lie all along. It was a myth that never existed. You're just seeing things. I wonder when they're gonna open the new area as well. I know that there's like an explore zone they're probably gonna, or like an adventure zone they'll probably work on eventually. Like the woods area. Okay. Back to Central Kilima. I hope Nio is still standing there. That would make life very convenient if he was. I think this was his level 2 quest, so I think we should get another one from him once we turn this one in. We'll see what he's got available for us. Yes, he's right there. Perfect. Nio, I have all of the weird items you asked for. I got the stuff. You do. I've only made you wait like 6 months. You do. Oh man, they look fresh too. This is perfect, Amy. Thanks. I really mean that. You're a good neighbor. I'll let you know how the contest goes. And here, take these seeds for your trouble. Tomato seeds?
So much work to do.
I guess I can sell them. Do you have another quest?
So sore.
No. I'll chat with you though.
What? That was fun.
Work with your shirt off. He's such a jock. Oh, let's find Ani. Yeah, Ani's down there. I guess we can sell the 10 tomato seeds. They're not worth much to us at this point, but they would have been super handy way back in the beginning of the game, but now they're just kind of like, well. Hello, Ani. I have your wild garlic.
Hurry up. I can go catch some bugs.
The garlic's sweet, and as promised, here's the book. I finished it, by the way. In the end, Jane got the girl and beat the bad guy. Whoever would have seen that coming. Oh, yeah, we have to return these books, I think, to, we have to return these books to Clary. She had been worried. It's the classic, there's always, if there's a librarian, there's always going to be a people won't turn those books on time quest. Always. Clary, you no longer have to pop a blood vessel. I got the goods, you're fine. Hello, Clary.
Greetings.
Here are the books. Interesting. Yes, I suppose these are the tomes that I lent out. There were other extra books you encountered during your search. Perhaps one of those individuals checked out too. Are you looking for something specific, or are you just sort of baiting me here? That would be none of your business. The job of a librarian involves a certain level of discretion. Oh, so someone maybe rented a spicy book, or like a book they shouldn't have been renting, or like leasing. Still, I suppose you expect compensation for your task. Here are some of the late fees I've collected. I hope this suffices.
If you want
300 gold.
by the tavern.
Darling, I make that in like 5 minutes. Well, we got those done. Do we want to go back out to Bahari and get another Phoenix fortune? Let's see. I think we might have time to do that as long as we're quick about it. We don't need to go home for any reason, I don't think. I have a whole bunch of stuff in mind, but we can just, that's fine. It's not a problem. Oh, what we can do is we can go ahead and buy some more. Actually, maybe we won't do Bahari. We'll wait until tomorrow to do the Bahari stuff. Oh, let's talk with her, because I think...
Later.
Did you ding? You didn't. Annoying. Would you like... I'm not just going to randomly give her garlic. I could give you some of this food unless Reth gave it to me. Actually, never mind. We're not going to give her the food because I can't remember if Reth gave me that food, and I value my boyfriend's hard work. So we have 300 renown. So let's get this mud brick mortar wallpaper, this wood shingle siding, and then maybe this Morel Killamore roof. I mean, the red roof is actually kind of pretty. I'm kind of a fan of it. We'll run this stuff home and then we'll be out to the Maji Market. Still have not fully leveled up like all of my renown like related stuff yet, like the offering to the Maji shrines and the Phoenix shrines. I've been working on it, but I actually was kind of glad. I'd forgotten to for a minute, and then I was glad because when they added the like roof colors and stuff, I was like, ooh, I have something to spend it on now. As always, we must check out the colors on the way home so that we can see what they look like. And the new wallpapers and stuff like that. We have to, at some point, we're going to have to make some big decisions, aka figure out what our final colors of our buildings are going to be. I think I still like having the idea of the museum be that like beautiful like drifting clouds mountain wallpaper. That one's gorgeous. Like the exterior being that. My main house though, God knows what I'm going to choose for that. We have to like work on that, I think. All right, let's check out what it is like. Ooh. Oh, no, it's just like a pleasant brick, huh? That's kind of nice, actually. I'm not mad at that. We got that. We got this shingles wallpaper. Okay, that's basic brown shingles. I mean, they did say it was basic brown shingles. And then we have this roof tile. Ooh, okay. All right. Interesting. I'm not angry at that either. That's cute. All right, we're not gonna place anything for now, just because I wanna make sure that we sit down and do it a day where we can actually focus. What do I got? We'll put the potato back. Let's hang on to these fish. I always need fish to cook with, and I like always am out for some reason. We'll keep the garlic as well. We're gonna put some of this leather that we got. And then, oh, hi Charge, how are you doing? I hope you're having a very good Wednesday. The pink hanging stuff, where did I find it? Okay, so the pink hanging stuff, is a, specialty wallpaper that you get from Zeki's Underground Market. It's very expensive. I think it was like, oh gosh, 25K is wrong. That's not the right number, but it was something like that. It was very, very, very expensive. But this is the pink. It's like a wisteria. You get it from Zeki's Underground Market. So go in there after hours and that's where you get that. I love it. I'm struggling to decide whether or not I want to have it on the outside of the house or not. I'd seen another YouTuber use that and I'm like not 100% sure if I want to do that, but it is very pretty. There's the specialties. There's this one. He also has this one, which I have for my museum over here. Oh, we need to pick up the snow pile, actually. We need to pick up our snow piles because it's not winter anymore. There's this one, which has this cool like mountain, like reflectiveness. Like it's like multi-layered on the inside, which I think is really pretty. And then there's a bamboo one, but I don't currently have the bamboo up one because I had it in here, but it was a little dark. But yeah, go underground at night to Zeki's underground shop, and that is how you get those. I'll put that away. You can see why it's priced so high. You're trying to save up for the giant Luna New Year plushie right now, but I don't think I'm gonna hit 60K golden time. I do not feel bad. So have you just recently started playing Paleo? Like, have you played it? Have you started since the first Maji Market last year? Because I couldn't afford it. Like the Maji plushie. I think we're gonna afford it this year, but I think only just barely. Normally I'm not able to afford that kind of stuff, but I think I have like, yeah, 7K. So yeah, we should be able to afford it. So actually we'll wait at the house until it ticks over. Cause I think we'll be able to, but like it's so expensive. I've barely saved up 60K in a month and I'm like later in the game. I have a lot of systems set up and like I had to work. You've been playing since November. You're at 30K gold right now from gardening. Yeah. Gardening is definitely one of the best ways to do that. Honestly, there's a lot of really good ways to make gold in game right now. I know that they recently, obviously adding the star stones when you mine is really profitable. And now there's gold quality star stones as well. And I think those sell for like way more, so that can help. But yeah, it's really expensive. People were complaining last time that it was expensive too. I'm glad that I've managed to save up enough in time to be able to buy it, because I couldn't get it last year. And so I was like, I was bummed about that, because I'd been like pretty early on and I didn't have a lot of like production set up to make me a bunch of money. But I'm going to make it this year, but just barely. So, or this like 6 months, I guess, this biannual Maji Market. So, and there we go. Let me make sure there's not any more. Oh, Nayo, dear Amy, thanks for helping me out the other day with those ingredients. My mom told me that when someone does something good for you, you ought to write them a thank you note. I'm not great with words, but that means a lot that you kept me from getting out of you keep getting me out of binds. This contest is coming up tomorrow, so come see me after. I'll tell you how it went. I think this is another Zeki coin. It is. Okay. All right, off to the market. We have to go spend our money and our envelopes. Oh, they bring it back every year? Yes. So I don't know about the plushie in particular, but they have been timing the Maji Market with the Chinese New Year. And then there's a lot of Asiatic cultures that have, to my understanding, that have a harvest festival in the fall. So like I know there's a Chinese harvest festival, there's a Japanese one. And so they actually originally had the first Maji Market in timing with the fall harvest festival last year, and then they brought it back for the Lunar New Year for this year. So I think they potentially will run it every 6 months. I don't know for sure. As far as whether or not they bring that plushie back, I'm also not 100% sure. They're not like announcing any of that in advance, so I don't know for sure. That's why I'm getting it this time, just in case they don't bring it back, but I'm hoping they do, because I know a lot of people didn't get a chance to buy it last time. Like, I was one of those people. And then a lot of people who have joined Palia really recently also have not been able to afford it, because, you know, they recently released it for Switch and they recently released it for like PlayStation and stuff. So I'm hoping they keep it around for a while, because 60K is like really expensive. There are obviously some players that make a lot more than that because they've got like a giant farm set up and like all this stuff, you know, going for them. But I don't like the glowworm farms and stuff. But okay, so spending our tickets. First off, so we're gonna do the wishes first, because I do have a couple of wish ribbons, which are really cute. We'll just do more tickets, because that's, you know, we can do this a couple times. I'm excited. Once we do, we just need to do one more after these two, and we can get the adorable little wish tree, which I think is really cute, and I think will look stunning at our house. So I love all the Maji Market themed stuff. I think they're all the dragon themed things.
About a dragon blesses us with gifts.
I thought I had 2 wishes. Maybe it did both of them at the same time. I mean, that's fine. I'm not going to complain about that. All right, spending money. So first we got to do Reth's final recipe, the expensive one. We do need to sit down and like make all of these at some point. The recipes that we've gotten, 8,000, which is quite a lot, frankly. I got 4 prize wheel coins for that. That's exciting. And then I'm just going to double make sure. I'm pretty sure we got everything over here. We got a couple of the lanterns. They were really cute. I honestly wish we had even more tickets so that we could get multiple versions of the lanterns. I want to there's these benches over here, and I want to get some of them because they're really pretty. I don't like everything over here. Oh, we can go ahead and get walking home with it in our arms, our big Chappa Maji plush. I have the little one from last year, but I don't have the big one, so we finally have it. Ooh, okay, so I want a couple of these benches. They're so expensive. I do want the decorative fruit. Oh my god, we just tore through like all of our envelopes immediately. Do I want... Well, I actually don't even think I have enough envelopes for both of them. Wow, I actually really have enough envelope for one. Do we want to do the double-sided lamppost, or do we want to just do the one lamppost? That's tough, because I want to use this to decorate outside. Maybe we'll have to just get like a couple of these and then one of these. That might be what we go for. Let's spin our prize wheel while we're thinking about it. We have 9 of these. Holy cow. I guess they just give them out to you by, like, the amount of, I keep calling them tickets because last Maji Market, it was Chappa tickets, or Chappa Chase tickets, but now they have them be lucky envelopes, so, but yeah, they will, I believe they'll probably bring the Maji Market back at least once a year. I just don't know if they're going to do it, like, twice a year the way they have, up until now, so. They're definitely still, like, they seem like they're still figuring things out, which is not a problem. Just getting some gold. I'm trying to get more tickets specifically so that we can afford more of the really cool lampposts. Because then after that, really honestly, what I'm just gonna be spending tickets on is trying to get the gold star versions of some of this food. Because the food is really cute and I would love to be able to display it in my house. So 600, that's good. Okay. Very good. How many was that? Was that enough to do another lamp? Yes, it was enough to get another lamppost, so we'll get that. So we have 2 of these bad boys now, which is what I wanted. And then we'll have to get one of the big ones because they're kind of majestic. And now it is time to hot pot. Y'all are in progress. Y'all are in progress. Anybody else? In progress. Let's just pick a table and sit and wait. Because that is the beauty of it, is that it automatically starts. Oh, good, I got the red side. The red side is my favorite. I don't know what it is about it. I just think the colors are really rich. So, yeah, Charge, I was just saying, I expect, I don't know anything for sure, obviously, but I expect, so Maji Market is ending either Sunday or Monday of next week. I don't know the full specifics of which day specifically, but it's going to be either Sunday or Monday of next week. Typically, when they do major patch updates, they do them on Tuesdays. So I would expect that either this weekend or early next week, like Monday or Monday of next week, they're going to do another developer blog talking about what their next story segment is going to be, because they've moved to, or like the next big game update, because they've moved to once a month drops instead of once every 2 weeks now. So I would expect that once the Maji Market ends, that's when they're going to be doing their next big update. So I guess we will find out. Next week we will either be doing more quests and stuff and like continuing to work on our house, or we will be playing whatever the new stuff is. I know we have a whole other temple. We have the Earth Temple still left to do. Obviously, Sabira's in town, and so that's like story related. So, oh, I'm starting. So I'm kind of excited to find out. Ooh, this is a good hand. Once a month is fair. I heard the game is coming to Steam soon also. Yes, it is, which is good for them. Yeah, there's a lot of new people, which I'm very excited about. I'm glad that more people are picking up the game and playing, because I think it's amazing. But I'm a little bit worried about it financially, frankly, mostly just because, like, I don't know if people are going to pay this much for just skins and nothing else, but, you know, I just have sort of, I feel like everybody has a hot opinion about that, so I don't talk about it all of the time. I think their skins are really overpriced, and I also worry that, like, I worry specifically that, like, everything is too expensive, so no one will buy it, and since absolutely nothing is locked behind a gameplay mechanic, like no gameplay mechanics are locked behind a paywall, like at all. The only thing that's locked behind a paywall that's kind of a gameplay mechanic is the Palcats, and that's it, and they're just like a pet, and that's all. But I mildly worry that they may struggle financially, since the skins, they don't really have a lot of cheap options for people to buy, and then I played a lot of free-to-play games. I'm also playing Genshin right now, which is a gacha game, and I'm kind of seeing what it looks like to have like paying stuff incorporated in, and I'm just worried that their current model is not going to be very successful for them financially, because people just won't build up like the courage to buy anything. The gaming monetization seems will encourage people to open up eventually, especially how deep and rich the early game is. I hope so. I do really hope so. And I think their skins are stunning. So I do think that like the skins are worth buying. Like this isn't me being like, it isn't worth it. Like I do actually do think the skins are really, really pretty. Like the skins, the outfits that you can buy are really, really pretty. I just worry that since they don't have a lot, they're so expensive, people won't purchase them. But I also don't know. I haven't exactly been like Googling how financially profitable Paley has been or anything. So I just know what I see people whining about in the Discord. So yeah, hopefully that people receive it really well and it goes well. But okay, we need onion, or I'm sorry, garlic. We need a garlic. We need another wiggle noodle, and then dealer's choice on a fish or a shrimp. It felt really organic questing and working through the giant tutorial, even though the prices are higher. They're anti-FOMO, which is extremely rare. No weekly or daily store resets or anything like that. They work really hard to earn your respect and trust. Yeah, and that is true. You're right. Most people in game have bought at least one outfit. So I completely agree with you on that one. That is very true. I mean, I have. Like, I spent a decent chunk of money to get enough to get a POW cat at least. So you're right. People are buying them. So I hope that just that goes well for them, basically. I hope people aren't like buying one and then never buying one again, because I think that would be the struggle. But I know a lot of games like Dreamlight went not free to play because they were worried about it. So it's more just me being like, I hope the developers succeed. It's not me like being mad that it's monetized or that they have it set up that way. And you're right. I hope it does win trust for sure. They're not being gimmicky about it. So that's always very admirable. I just hope that it not being gimmicky will keep, like, they still will be able to get enough people to buy it to justify their investment and stuff like that. So from gacha games like Genshin or microtransactions like Apex and Overwatch to something with no strings attached. So, yeah, I totally agree with that. I completely understand that. I think I'm the weirdo that I actually like Genshin. I'm playing Genshin myself, just like it's like my own personal game that I play. I don't play it on stream, but someday I would love to play Genshin on stream, but I just don't feel like ready to do that yet. Or maybe Honkai, Star Rail in particular. But no, I need a garlic. I don't need a heat root. But they're smart to start with Epic and take advantage of that 6-month offer early on to give themselves a solid financial cushion. That is smart. No, that's very smart for sure. I'm glad they've gotten something that's worked out for them. So, oop. We are done. Sometimes you get like locked up in Hot Pot, I feel like. Yeah, we got time for one more round. No, I definitely think they've been smart about it. I just want to make sure that they're okay. I lost the red side. It's randomized, I think, what color it gives you. I am just sad. Okay, we got 2, and then dealer's choice on everything else. So, I think I saw a fish. Yeah. Fishy. I'm still waiting on a skin to really speak to me. I haven't like decided which one or like an outfit to really, really speak to me for me to like drop good money on it anyway. So that's my current status. Oh, I should have gotten that meat. That's okay. Yeah, I think I'm weird in that I actually like Genshin's gacha mechanic, but like I feel like it's fair. Well, fair is maybe a bit of a stretch. Genshin is not really fair, but it is fun. At least for now, it's fun for me. We'll see how I feel in like 6 months from now. But Genshin tantalizes me into thinking that if I work hard enough, I can get what I want, which is, you know. But I do appreciate how open and frank Paley has been with their story and their system and everything. So, yeah, a lot of games do microtransactions nowadays. I was just actually thinking the other day about like, we're playing Stardew on Fridays, and I was thinking about how like, I don't know, I was just thinking about how like Stardew launched with basically no bugs. And it was just me thinking about like nowadays how a lot of games are in early access like this or receiving regular updates. And that's amazing because there's always something new and interesting to like, and like exciting to mess with. But I am getting a little tired of like a lot of the games releasing nowadays being super buggy. Like they are coming out buggy, they are staying buggy. Like Dreamlight, I love them, bless them, but the game is so buggy all of the time. And like it has not been fixed. It has not been, like, they're, you know, doing DLC now and not fixing the original bugs. So, like, I do kind of miss the days when games were like, this is the game, and maybe we'll do updates later, but, like, this is the game that you have, and it's, like, complete and, like, not super glitchy. But then, like, there was a nice sense of finality to that, of, like, this is the game. And I know, like, Baldur's Gate was that for a lot of people lately. I just don't play that personally, but, like, I applaud Baldur's Gate 3 for what it did, but I do kind of miss having a game that's stable on launch. Not that, like, obviously they didn't have some bugs, but, like, it felt more complete, if that makes sense. But this is just the current wave of video games. I've been around the video gaming space since, like, 2011. Like heavily involved in, like, knowing, like, keeping up with the news and stuff since 2011. So I've been watching YouTube basically and like hearing all of the chatter since 2011, and it's just a wave. There was a wave for a while of how indie games were taking on the AAA gaming companies because the AAA gaming companies weren't making good quality things. They were launching buggy, and so like Stardew and Undertale swept the floor with everybody with how amazing it was. And then obviously we had like that happen again with Among Us and things like that. And then this is just a new wave of like the free to play versus like the full model. So, you know, live services in theory is a sound concept. It gets exploited to treat consumers as unpaid Q&A and beta testers. Nowadays, there's no incentive to pre-order or anything like that. I usually wait at least a year or two before I pick up the game. Why play full price for half a game when you play half price for full game? You know what? More DLC content drops, more bug fixes, more dedicated player base. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I paused my own chat by accident. Yeah, I you know what? Completely agree. Like, that is not something I will argue with you at all on. Like, I feel like that's very wise. I know the whole pre-order thing is always a big contentious thing in gaming spaces. I definitely don't believe in pre-order. Like, unless you, like, really know that the game is, like, really solid. But even then, I mean, we all saw what happened with, like, Scarlet Violet. That was a disaster. So, like, you know. Also, just crazy times, by the way. You can make significantly more tickets from doing Hot Pot than you can from doing Chappa Chase, which is kind of wild. Like, I still do it just because it's fun, but you can make more doing Hot Pot than you can doing Chappa, which I think honestly is a good thing, because Chappa Chase is fun, but it's kind of stressful sometimes, especially if there's a lot of people out and you keep getting the Chappas snatched from underneath you. That's never a fun feeling. Yeah, this is just a wave, the free-to-play model, and then like you're right, like the updates-based model where like the game is constantly releasing updates, and we'll see if like some companies end up perfecting it, because like I'm currently, I am signed up for the alpha of Loftia, which is, I think, set to go live, at least for now. They've been saying that they're aiming for late 2024 to let the alpha testers start playing. I'm very excited about that. But obviously I won't be able to share anything with you guys until they like lift the embargo, but I do have an alpha key. I backed the Kickstarter, so I'm very, very hyped for that. And Loftia isn't going free to play. It is paid, but it also seems like they may be doing DLCs and things and like updates kind of similarly to the way that like Dreamlight or Palia does. So we'll kind of just basically see how they kind of end up handling it, and they're shaping up to look like they're doing a great job. Like, all the stuff that I've been seeing from their development blogs and stuff looks really, really good, so we'll just kind of see how it goes. So we'll see if maybe some people perfect the model and make it a little bit more sustainable, but, you know. Chappa Chase is fun and goofy. Great alternative for if the tables are full. Yeah, absolutely. And there was it's just fun there was so much drama about it with the first Maji Market, so it's just kind of fun to play it again, and like, they tweaked it a lot, so it's a lot more bearable than it was when it first dropped. It feels like, Palia feels like it strikes a perfect balance between giving you a ton to do while giving you the complete freedom to explore the game at your own discretion, while not punishing you for not FOMO with not playing and choosing to live your life. Yeah, I completely agree. That is a really good take on it. I really love Palia, and maybe I'm just on the wrong side of the Discord or whatever, but I see a lot of people whining about a lot of things. I feel like they're There are definitely problems. I feel like a lot of people tend to make mountains out of molehills, kind of. I think the game is amazing, and I think their story is really fantastic, and I think the vibe, like the environmental vibe they have, is kind of second to none for me. And you're right, like they give you a lot of freedom while also giving you a lot of like things to do, and so you can kind of follow the story or live life at your own pace, or kind of do like a blend of both. And I think that's kind of an unusual balance these days, so, or a hard balance to achieve. So I definitely am having a ton of fun with Paleo for sure. Oh, we are done. 2:27, time to grab a hot pot table before it closes. We should have one more round of this and we can spend our tickets right at the end of stream, so that's usually how we kind of do it. Y'all in? You're in. How about y'all? Yeah, grab a table. No, I really appreciate that. And like, I was feeling very on a treadmill with Paleo whenever they were doing the update every 2 weeks, because I felt like that was way faster. Ooh, 3 meat, 2 fish, veg, or mushroom or green. But yeah, like I was feeling way more in a treadmill whenever they were doing every 2 week updates, but now that they're doing every month, like this is the first time they've spaced it out to a month. And honestly, I'm very excited to see what they do next. So that means that what they're doing is working. So I respect that a lot. It has its bugs, but these days it's not very often you find a live service game. Yeah, it is their first game. Offers so much despite its blemishes. I completely agree with that. This is their first game, I believe. So I think some of their team members worked on other games in the past, but I think this is like the studio's first game, so. No fish or meat. Nope. Oh, I guess we had a fish. Dang it. That's fine. People forget how active and engaging the team is with the player base, how rapidly they respond to support tickets, and all of this in the far less of a budget the game produced, like published by EA or Activision. Yeah. I can completely agree with that one too. Yeah, they don't respond fast enough. I'm like, they respond at all. Like, listen, I love me some Nintendo, but Nintendo just doesn't. Nintendo refused to acknowledge controller drift for like 3 years. They just refused to acknowledge it. They wouldn't acknowledge it. It was like a whole issue. So like, the fact that they respond at all is already really encouraging. So, that one got dipped. Yeah, we'll do this. There we go. And at least we get updates at all. Like, people have been mad for a while that Animal Crossing won't do any updates to Animal Crossing. But I'm like, that is kind of, Animal Crossing never has done updates. So, wow, that was quick. Sometimes you have somebody that gets in around and, oh my God. We're all professional hot potters here, it seems. We got 2 bok choys, 2 noodles, and then kind of whatever else we feel like for the other ones. I have to sometimes say it out loud to myself because at this point I have played so many rounds of hot pot on my own that my brain just sort of like glazes over and I forget what I'm doing. So saying it out loud helps me remember what I have to keep looking at. So, and I've already forgotten. I think I should have gotten the onion. Gosh dang it. Onion. It's not an onion, it's garlic. It just looks like an onion. Excuse me. Oh, another bok choy. Good. Sure. That bok choy got taken from me. Snatched under my nose. I think, are these abalones? I actually don't know a ton about seafood because while I am from Georgia, I have grown up landlocked, so I have not gotten to go to many fancy restaurants that serve a lot of fresher seafood. You can get that if you go more along the coast, but I am 6 hours from the coast, so it's 6 hours. I'm up northern Georgia, so it's 6 hours from here to, it's not Savannah we were going to. I think it was like Jekyll. Yeah, it's like 6 hours from here to Jekyll, so it's a good jaunt. I feel like I love road trips, but I feel like when you get past the like 4 to 5 hour mark, you start losing it a little bit. That's always been my personal experience anyway. I love a good road trip. Just put in earbuds, zone out. I like driving too. So like, even if I'm the one driving, I like listening to music or like listening to books on tape or podcast or whatever and driving. But about the 4 to 5 hour mark, you're starting to be like, we're getting antsy here. But God, I haven't been on a vacation so long. I would love to go to the beach again. It's been a long time. Or at least do a day trip. I'm hoping, I know I keep talking about it, but I'm hoping over the summer I can take a 3-day weekend and go to the museum. There's a big museum in Atlanta called Fernbank. I actually used to live on the north side of Atlanta when I was a kid. And so, ooh, we got the noodles. But I used to live on the north side of Atlanta whenever I was a kid. And so we used to go there all the time when I was a child. I was obsessed with it. Oh, I love museums. I'm such a museum person. And it's not, the tickets are not that expensive. It's just been finding time to go. So I'm hoping maybe this summer I can do a 3-day weekend and like go over there. Oh, you're in Canada. That's awesome. Always love I think we have, oh my goodness, I think there's someone else. It's not Panda that's from Canada. There's someone else. I have another follower who's from Canada too. And I had a really good friend from Canada growing up. So always loved my Canada peeps. What kind of museum is it? It is it's a little bit of everything. It's not a natural history museum specifically, but it tends to, at least when I was growing up, it tends to focus on like, I was gonna say educational exhibits, but they're all educational exhibits. But like in particular, it tends to focus on like, ooh, oh, we won. Oh my goodness. Excellent. And it's 4 a.m. so we will go home. It tends to focus, and we can drop all this amazing furniture we just got. That's exciting. It tends to focus on like interactive exhibits, specifically like, it's not a children's museum. It does cater to adults as well, but it tends to focus on like exhibits that are teaching you stuff by you having interactability in it. They have like a giant T-Rex skeleton in the foyer, and like I think it's not a potosaurus. That's not what they call them anymore. But the one with the long necks. So they love a lot of like interactive, like multi-sensory type exhibit type stuff. So I was obsessed with it as a child. So I can't wait to go back. Dilopidus, yeah, maybe. Actually, let me see. Hold on. This is what I have the internet for. Fern. Oh my God. Fernbank. If I can spell museum. Oh, hey, Hannes. How you doing? We are currently looking up... Oh, maybe it is a natural history. I actually didn't know that. Hold on. We're looking up my childhood museum. This is like my favorite museum when I was growing up. Oh my God. So this is a thing they did over Christmas that I think they're still doing now, but it's called this Wild Woods Aglow. And it goes all the way through November through February. So yeah, it's this like really cool Wild Woods exhibit that you get to like walk through their like back area and you like see all these like giant mushrooms and stuff. Do they just have like some pictures? Museum, forest. I'm trying to see if they have like any pictures of the main museum. They have like a big Fernbank forest with like a walk in the back and stuff. They also have this giant screen theater. Oh, so here's a picture of one of the, After Dark. That would be fun to do actually. Sorry, I was trying to see if they had like a good photos, but I don't think they do, which is fine. I'm just looking exhibits. What do they got on now? Just out of curiosity, what exhibits do they got on now? Mirror maze, flora, fauna, and light, spiders, armored animals. Oh, so this one is my favorite that I grew up being obsessed with. It's called A Walk Through Time in Georgia. And so basically what it is it takes you through, Kaylin will be going with me, my roommate, whatever. So this is like a preview. It takes you through like the different eras, like the Jurassic and like the different things, but specifically focusing on the different areas of Georgia. And like some of like the natural like environment of Georgia and things like that. I was obsessed with it as a kid. It just, I don't know why. There was something about it that was so fun. So that's kind of, that's one of the things I'll be looking forward to looking at whenever I go. And it'll like, it takes you through like, this is the dinosaur age and this is what they did for this and this. And then they're like, and then like, here's like the Piedmont Plateau and like a mock-up of the Okefenokee Swamp. And they have like loud chirps and like stuff. Oh, I forgot we can sit now. Wow, that was quite the sit animation. Whoop. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to switch back. Oopsie doopsie. There we go. Sorry, I was running around the game and just forgot. Sorry, this is quite, I put down the bench. This is quite a sit animation. Whoop. you spin me right around. Kind of gives you a new perspective for appreciation for where you live. Yeah, I'm a big nature person, and I love seeing I grew up with my mom taking me to a lot of like national parks and things like that, and like state parks whenever I was growing up. Oh, that's pretty. Good decisions were made by purchasing this. So like I grew up with a healthy appreciation for nature. And so I love going to museums and things like that because it really kind of, you know, gets the vibe going. Let's put this one out here and then maybe the other lamppost out here somewhere. This is going to be where I'm going to stick my gazebo back here when I eventually have one. So yeah, Paleo's going well, Hannah's. I'm having a very good time. I think we can actually keep this leaf pile. The thing is that like, it's not very wintry. So, you know, I don't mind having it out. Yeah, we just bought that Maji plush that I have been wanting forever, and we'll add him to our plushie our plushie pile. Can I actually stick him? He's a little big. He's a chunker. Can we put you next to your little buddy? No, there's too much. We're gonna rearrange our plushie corner in a little while. These are all of the Chappas from last year. So we have the big plush now, and then he has his little friend. Ah, really cute. Adorable. I love in the lore, they have the big Maji plush is what he looks like currently, and then the mini Maji plush, or the little one, is what he was like when he was young. So he was like a lighter blue and stuff. Very cute. Sure. I don't know. We got some Chappa meat. I don't know from where. I guess I'll just throw it in here. And we can sell these fireworks because I do not think we will need them. Very good. We now have like no monies, but that is tolerable. Oh, we can sell this poop that Nio gave us too. Oh, let's pick up some of these. Can I take? Yeah. And then let's move this leaf pile. I'm fine with having the leaf piles kind of like out because they're just ground decoration. I mean, you can't really even see it, honestly. But we will pick up some of the snowdrifts and stuff because it is no longer winter. It is springtime now. I mean, it's still cold outside, but it's not like as wintry as it was before. Okay, so we have all that, which is good. We'll just put these away. That's lucky coins, and then this is another prize wheel coins. Okay, and then we'll put this away and this away. We'll keep that on ourselves until it is time to use it. So we'll go back, we'll spend our tickets again tonight, or we'll play some more Hot Pot tonight. Yeah, we have 3,000, and then we'll spend our tickets whenever we get them, and then that'll be good. But we can just do some more quests in the interim. Oh yeah, let's go get another Phoenix Fortune. I think that's a good thing to do. Fire breathing dragonfly, silk thread, and flows. Do I actually have all those? Hold on. I might do, you know. No, I don't have a fire breathing dragonfly. That's not too hard to catch though, so we can maybe try to go find one. Yeah, the Okefenokee Swamp is my favorite part of that museum, though. It basically has you walk through this boardwalk, and they have, like, it's old at this point. It does not look nearly as good as it used to. It's probably not aged well. But, like, they have you walk through this, like, boardwalk where, like, they put, like, resin on the floor and, like, fish inside to make it look like you're standing over the swamp. And they pump in, like, loud cricket noises, like, chirping. And also, it'll do this really cool thing where, like, it transitions from nighttime to daytime. So if you, like, stay in there long enough, like, every 5 minutes or whatever, it'll, like, rotate from night to day. And they'll fill it with, like, bird song and stuff. So I always loved museums that were kind of theme parky feeling. Like, it's a museum and it's educational, but it's also, like, exciting. So I love me a good museum and exhibit and stuff like that. So, and Georgia has a crazy amount of natural history because I don't know if you have heard about this before, just because random United States lore, but Georgia as a state, we're on the bottom of the country, and half of the state used to be under the ocean. The ocean actually retreated at one point. So there's something that's called the Piedmont Plateau. And basically what that means is it is like where the ground used to be. It's very hard rock. It's a lot of like granite. And then there's this giant drop off basically. Like obviously it's not super like steep or anything. Like it's not like a cliff. Like nowadays it's just, you know, cause it's been gentle out over thousands of years. It's more of like a sharp slope, but like it's called the Piedmont Plateau where basically the altitude drops a lot. And so literally the top half and the bottom half of Georgia is split, between those two. And so the section that used to be underwater is extremely sandy. It's very sandy. It's very like, a lot of people farm down there because the sandy soil can actually make for good farming. And my grandparents lived down there and they were farmers. A bunch of pine trees grow down there because they don't need to put down deep roots because it's really sandy. And you can actually find underwater fossils just in the ground because it used to be the ocean floor. So you can just get shark teeth off the ground. Or like if you dig deep enough, you can find like underwater fossils and stuff like that. So I always thought that kind of trivia was kind of nifty. There's also no natural lakes in Georgia, technically. Every lake we have here is man-made because we just decided we wanted more lakes apparently, so we dug them. Yeah, every lake here is man-made. Some of that is kind of cute of like, oh hey, we made this lake. Some of that is horrific because I'm looking at you, Lake Lanier. Lake Lanier was what is now Lake Lanier was a section that was originally home to a lot of impoverished African American folks, and was like a big neighborhood of theirs. And then the gentrifying rich white people decided they wanted to make that a lake, and they just chased everyone out of town and they flooded it, which is horrifying. And that's why anybody, like at least 3 times a year, somebody dies in Lake Lanier when they try to go swimming. Like, I'm not making that up. They will die when they try to go swimming in Lake Lanier or boating in Lake Lanier. Like, it's like at least a couple times a year. There's a story of somebody out there trying to, you know, swim or boat and they end up dead. And everyone's like, you don't go near Lake Lanier. You don't go on it. You don't go near it. There's a lot of very angry souls there. Don't mess with that. Yeah, tribalites and ammonites and stuff like that. Yeah, you can find those in South Georgia. They're really cool. So you also can find a crazy amount of like flint arrowheads and stuff like that because there was a lot of native cultures that lived there for a long time. There's a lot of Cherokee and a lot of like, I think they even had some Seminole in that area as well. And so there's a lot of like digs down there to dig up those, that kind of thing. Okay, I should have it in my inventory because now we have a quest inventory, which is glory, hallelujah. I'm so happy about that. Fortune number 2, a small wish. Fortune number 1. Let's get our last fortune. What does it say? So oh, can we just like read it? Can we switch to the quest item? Wait. Is there a way to switch to the quest item menu or wait? I actually have not played with this yet. Read. Okay. Dr. Fortuna's all-natural mushroom-infused, age-defying multivitamin is now available to store near you. Present this coupon to save 10% on your first bottle. The other fortunes were all like, for millennia, humankind has searched for the key to oh, they're all connected. Search for the key to immortality. This one is finally, after much sacrifice, our intrepid researchers have found a solution deep in the heart of the forest. Come get your mushroom vitamins. That's really funny, actually. I love their sense of humor. Hey, oh yeah, we gotta go back to Zeki. That was who, I was like, who commissioned us to do this? It was Zeki. 'Twas Zeki, my old buddy, my old pal. Okay. We'll just make our way back to the point and teleport back from there. Yeah, I think that'll be a bit for us in Palea's kind of. I wanna, a big like thing for me that I wanna do is I wanna learn all of the recipes for all of the furniture crafting. Just because once we do our final, like this is our big house decoration moment, I want to know what all of my options are. Like I wanna know what all my choices are when I'm decorating. So I want to kind of work on getting, I bought all of the furniture recipes that I have, like that you can purchase, but whenever you craft furniture, you learn more recipes from that set. So I want to keep crafting until I have learned enough from all of that, which will take, I'm sure, a decent amount of materials. And then I want to do big house decorating. We also have to keep working. Ooh, there is a spark up there. I wonder what they're going after. If it's a flow tree, I'm interested. If it's anything else, probably not. But I guess we can go check on it. Whee! Climbing up there is going to get exciting, I just realized. Okay, let's see if we can we make it up? Maybe. Yeah, I want to do all the quests. I need to like be, level 4 friends with everybody. Gina's going to give us this amazing Phoenix statue, and I love the Phoenix. Like, I love Ember. She's so cool. So I'm very excited for the Phoenix statue she's going to give us from her quest. And then that's kind of, until they add more stuff, that's kind of where we're at. Oh, it's a flow tree. Good, 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 good. I need these very badly. Is there anyone up here? Or is it me alone? Hello? Is it just me? Hello, there's a flow tree. I don't think this is one I can chop down by myself. Yeah. Well, I would like to chop this down. Is there... Hello? Oh, there is somebody. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Hello? You got it. Good. All right, we just waiting for... Is there another one? Or was that it? I keep... the one thing I will complain about Palea doing... Oh, there is another one. Good. They do have... They pop you in and out of servers on a pretty frequent basis, which I feel like I'm not a big fan of, like the servers. I don't know what it is about it, but they just do. There we go. Is there any more? It seems like this isn't a grove, but it seems like a whole bunch of them spawned, which I'm pretty pleased with. Where is the other one y'all are running towards? Is it just the one up here? I need flow wood really badly. That's why we're taking this detour, because I do not have. And I need to make a lot of the amazing furniture and stuff, so... And flow wood's still, I think, like the only thing left that you have to gather with other people. Like, you can't gather on your own. Depending on how big of the size of the tree, of course. I like doing stuff with people, but sometimes sitting around and waiting for them can be a bit of a pain. So that's the only reason why I'm, Is there more? Where are we all going? I'm just following the crowd. Server cap issue or something, being a smaller team in a smaller game, maybe their servers have smaller population limits. That would actually make a ton of sense if that was the reason. Where are we all? Are we chopping something, or are we all just... I feel like we're just running in circles chasing each other. Okay, good. We're all gathering near the first one. I was like, we're just running around in circles. But yeah, having a server cap would actually make a ton of sense. I was drinking my juice. You caught me in the middle of drinking my juice. Okay. Us and our pal cats running in time. I think some of my favorite co-op stuff I've done has definitely been like co-op hunting. I think is really fun. Co-op hunting is just a vibe. Are we all... Where are we going? Oh, there was one over here. Oops. Didn't know about that one. I do love the sylph outfits. I think they're really pretty. I just like... Was there one up here? Wait. Is there one up here? Where are we all going? Oh, there was a little baby. I didn't chop this one. I probably won't be able to get to it. Nope. Okay. All right. Where are we going now? My goodness, everyone's just gonna... We're booking it for the hills. We're following each other. Oh god, we're lost, aren't we? No, well, maybe I'll go back to the one that I know is up there and see if maybe people are going to chop it. I'm like, we're all just kind of following each other in circles, and I don't think any of us actually knows where we're going. I did chop the ones up there, so maybe, maybe even if they've cut it, I can still pick up the wood. Just can always use more flow wood. Always. Okay, we'll go grab that tree if they've done it. And then we'll go return this quest to Zeki. Yeah, quests, decorating the house, and like making the furniture. And then maybe a little bit of a, oh, maybe they did cut it. Yeah, we'll go grab it. I might want to do just over time, slowly doing a little bit of like a, trying to catch all the gold star animals and stuff and like do all the gold star cooking and things like that because, I love being able to display things and, I'm making a museum in game because I love displaying things so much. So, trying to get the like gold quality stuff so we can put it out will be a good time. Okay, let's see, we'll go, no, back to the central stables first, so we gotta talk to Zeki. But glad we got all this flow wood, though. I've been needing a ton for, some of the really cool, like the moonstruck furniture and stuff is stunning. So I would love some of that for that. Okay, hello, Nio. Zeki, I got a whole bunch of fortunes. They all led to marketing, and I feel like you would think that's funny. So I'm here to deliver the good news. Hello, Zeki. How you doing, buddy?
Got any new goods for me?
Here's the rest of the message. Ha! We got taken in by an advertisement. This person was still alive. I'd downright applaud their business savvy. But thanks to you, I got a new flyer ideas. Why don't you take this here as a token of my appreciation and think of me when you buy
Gotta
something
get back
nice.
to my thing.
I love him. He's amazing. All right. Any paper lantern bugs? I think that's the green ones. Zeki's missing letter. I have rage redecoration, masks, whale of a tail, another whalebone. Not so good, boy. Solve the third riddle. I can get Tamla some spice sprouts, but I don't know when she's awake, which is always the thing. Maybe we'll go back and see if we can't, craft a little bit of furniture. I think I'm running low on some materials, so I may not be able to, but we can try. Then maybe we can see if we can catch a fire-breathing dragonfly, because those are not too hard to get. Slash, I think I still have a honey lure left over from the rainbow-tipped winged butterfly debacle. Also, if anyone ever needs any advice on where to catch some of the like fish and bugs and stuff, I typically, the ones for the vaults anyway, I have put in a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Obviously, there's guides online and stuff, but if you want like quick advice, I have cried over that. So, some of them anyway. Okay, worm. We got the flow wood, which is good. I always keep those briar daisies. I probably don't need to keep that many of them, but I keep them anyway. Let's see. Furniture. I'm gonna eyeball the things that I'm ready to craft. I'm missing planks and ceramics. We do need to go get some more. Armchair. Now I'm starting to get into like, oh, it's so pretty though. I don't have much pallium. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway because it's gorgeous. Did I just use up all of my stuff? Yes, but it's beautiful, so worth it. Drop that in there. To process. Oh, I might have to sneeze in a second. Yeah. And let me see. Ficus planter. I'm gonna need some clay. So what you're telling me is we're just out of a lot of clay, and I just need a bunch of clay. I'm just scrolling through seeing if there's anything else I can craft. Yeah, I think I need a bunch of clay. That's fine. Yeah, that's just a bunch of clay. And some I'm always out of plant fiber somehow. Also, we need to make a lot more fabric too. Ooh. That's pretty, but I don't have enough. So yeah, more stone and more clay. It is 1 p.m. Mayhaps we shall... Oh, I'm gonna check and see, because allegedly we did 2 wishes at a time, I think. Unless it broke. Yeah, we just need 1 more. So I don't think we'll probably be able to do that tonight, but I will probably do that off stream, and then I can show you guys the amazing, the tree next week. We'll put down our gorgeous Dragontide tape. It's just so good. All of the Dragontide furniture is just like 10 out of 10. The little Maji wound around it, incredible. 10 out of 10. I'm thinking maybe we'll go see if we can't catch that. We have some bug bombs. We do. We'll see if we can't catch that dragonfly. I don't know if we can turn it in now. Well, I'll grab a piece of wood and then we can kind of make decisions from there. It was just one of these. What did he need? He needed he needed a silk thread, flow wood, and then a fire breathing dragonfly. I do have silk. I have plenty of it. I've caught a bunch of bugs and stuff. There we go. There we go. So glad they don't paywall furniture and decorations in this game like they do in other games that have similar features. Yeah, absolutely. I love that. I think the only thing that they kind of have like walled... Oh my god. Are we good? Hold on. Oh, server, please don't break. Please don't break. Okay. We're fine. Woo! I cannot tell you the number of times I've been playing and the server crashes on me. It's the worst. Yeah, I think the only thing that's slightly locked is just the, we have a bunch of Zeki coins. I guess maybe we can go turn those in. The fact that like some of the furniture you can only get from Zeki's Lucky Box, but it is also not hard to get Zeki coins, so it's fine. Like the Valley Sunrise like decor set is really stunning. So it does feel like it's worth it. But yeah, I'm glad they don't, you're right, I'm glad that they don't pay lock stuff. That's always much appreciated. Lucky box, lucky box, lucky box. Let's see, we got some more milk, a gold bar, and standard smoke bombs. The milk, once again, I question having milk in a lucky box. Like, surely that's bad by now? Jokes. I don't have any sticky on me, do I? I only have smoke, like sneaky. That's fine. We can live with that. That's not gonna hurt anything. But yeah, it is awesome that they give you so many furniture options. And they are regularly adding new furniture sets, which is also really, really fun. The only complaint that I have, oh my God, there we go. The only complaint that I have is just that you can't sell the furniture that you've crafted. I feel like that's a little bit weird. You can only destroy it, which I'm like, that's fine, I guess. It just feels like a system in which you should be able to sell the furniture that you've crafted, but that's not like a big, it's just a nitpick more than anything, but it's weird to me. Me is starting to think I should have brought a honey lure or something, because I don't see any dragonflies. I know I've caught them up here before. Just don't know where. Heard a bug. It was a little one. Got a lot of crickets around here. I can pick these spice sprouts while I'm not here. I can always use more of these. I'm not up this way very often, so I don't remember to get them. There's a lot of potential for establishing a new branch of economy. It's weird that you can cook up special recipes for food, but you can't sell the same customer. Yeah, so we can't do the same furniture. It does feel weird. I think that's why it feels weird, is like there are some games like Dreamlight that you can get multiple copies of furniture, but you can't sell them. But it is weird that like you can craft food and sell it. So why can't you craft furniture and sell it? And yeah, maybe they'll add it later. That would be nice if they did, I think. A lot of bugs out here, and none of the ones that I'm looking for. I probably should have just... It's alright. I mean, it'd feel bad to waste a honey lure. We can just do that, like, more intentionally later. And just catch a bunch of bugs at once. Nope, you guys are just all the little bugs. Yeah, that might be nice if they added it later on. Maybe they were worried about, like, not knowing how to price stuff. And they just didn't want to, like, sit down and figure out what pricing they should use yet. Because that would be kind of weird. Like, especially with the Moonstruck furniture, the materials to make it are so expensive. Like, using, like, the pallium and the flow wood and stuff. So maybe they were worried that people would farm it for money in a way that they didn't feel comfortable with. I know they're very intentional about being delicate of keeping the stuff balanced. So, okay. I don't see any buggles. Well, I mean, like, I see a ton of bugs, but I don't see the one we're looking for. I thought you could catch them up here. No, this is where you catch them. Maybe they're just rare, so maybe I'm just not seeing them. Also, like, it is really hard to see the bugs, just, like, out in the world. It's not an easy thing to spot. Not like the hunting. It's just more little jewel bugs. Little beetles. It would definitely be nice if they could add furniture selling, though, later. Because not having it right now feels just kind of odd. Other thing that's kind of weird is that you can't climb the, like, ancient architecture. Like, it's fine. It's just kind of strange. It's like you can climb everything else, but it's like this. No touchy. Cannot touch. I don't see this dragonfly. That's fine. Well, maybe just run down and get some clay instead. That might be kind of the energy. That was something else I needed, so we can just go do that. And next time we'll bring, like, a honey lure or whatever and do it more intentionally. Whispering Banks. I don't remember where things are. Ah, I was right. Good. I guessed correctly. Yeah, in the beginning, when they first launched, oh my god, it was so hard to get clay. Everybody and their brother needed clay, and so they were just farming it all, and it wouldn't respawn, and everyone was crying. So I'm glad they upped the spawn rates on that, because typically you'll come through here and be like, man, where's all the clay? And then you're like, oh, everyone else has already taken it. Ooh, that's just someone fishing. Cool. It doesn't really incentivize exploring custom furniture beyond design purposes. Depending on who's playing, though, they might have some uniformity with their style, like a continual theme to everything. Creating your own stuff is a lot more time-consuming than just buying everything in a set, I would think, depending on how easy it is for you to farm gold. Yeah, that makes sense. Was that rare? It might have been. It's fine. Hey, Panda! How are you doing? I hope you're having a good Wednesday. We are just hanging out playing some Paley Night. This is going to be our last Maji Market stream because it's ending next week, like next Monday or whatever. So we're kind of just getting our last, like, wrap-up stuff. So we're having a good time doing that. I'm just farming some clay before the market starts again. So I hope you're having a good week. Yeah, I wasn't able to stream last night because I had a little bit of, like, I think I just got, like, a quick stomach bug. I just was really sick yesterday for, like, no reason. But I'm better today, so I don't know. I don't know what happened there. It was just a little strange. People just be out here chilling and vibing. Yeah, it is really fun. I'm honestly having a fantastic time with it, and Charge and I were just talking about how they used to do big game updates like every 2 weeks, and for me that was like too fast. Like, I was getting very overwhelmed of, like, feeling like I couldn't keep up, but now they've moved to only releasing updates once a month, and I think that's a much better vibe, because they can do a whole bunch of stuff at once instead of just constantly shoving stuff at you, so you can kind of pace yourself a little bit better. Your cat stole one of your socks. That's cute. I'm glad you're having a good Wednesday, though. Yeah, Jay's been getting lots of good snuggles and kisses today. It's a pretty, like, solid 50-50 on whether or not she feels betrayed by me streaming or not. Sometimes she'll look at, like, tonight, I was like, I gotta go stream, and she was, like, heartbroken. And I'm like, why are you... She's like, deception, disgrace. She doesn't like me streaming. I think she'll get used to it eventually. She knows that it makes me happy, so she feels better about that than she does about me working my job. But I think she gets weirded out by the concept, like, when I'm working my insurance job. I'm speaking to other people on the other end of the line. She can hear their voices, but when I'm streaming, I'm just talking to nobody, and I think that weirds her out. I think she can conceive of a phone conversation, but I don't think she can conceive of me talking to y'all just like this. So she gets weirded out by it. Someday, though, I'm gonna get a nice like cat tree for her over here, and we can try to do cat cam. Oh yeah. I know Dreamlight is talking about their new update. I will probably be skipping. I'm taking a Dreamlight hiatus right now. I love Dreamlight, but for some reason, it's really easy to get burned out on for me. I don't know what it is, but it just is. I'll probably skip this update and then maybe just play again in the future. Probably, honestly, I know Tiana's coming sometime this summer, so we might just wait to play Dreamlight again until this summer and then just do everything at the same time, if that makes sense. That kind of is like the energy that I'm thinking about anyway. So love Dreamlight, just I get burned out so easily on it. I'm not entirely sure why. And I don't on other games, but it just kind of Dreamlight just like that. So, but it looks really fun. So oh yeah, I guess I got to think about the next time they do a star path though. I guess if they do a star path, okay, we might have to play a little bit of it if the star path is something that I really like. But, do we have enough tickets to buy that other, yes, or envelope, sorry. I want this other amazing double-sided lamppost, and I think that's all the furniture I'll be getting. At this point now, it's just coming down to buying the food that I want to see if I can't get the gold star on for displaying. So, hot pot. Hot pot. Ooh, okay. We start with mushrooms, 2 bok choy, and then dealer's choice on veg. Shellfish. Didn't need that. Well, we got 2 green onions instead. It will have a star path. Okay, I'll have to see if there's any part of the star path that I want. If there's something from the star path I want, then maybe we'll play a little bit, but get this good. Get the wiggle noodles in. My brain has to name them all things so I remember what they are. Wiggle noodles. Did they say, I could look this up myself, but did they say what the star path theme is going to be, or did they just mention that there will be one? I just didn't know if you had it offhand. Monsters Inc. Yeah, see, I might not be that interested in that. I think Monsters Inc. is just not my favorite Disney movie. It's all right. It's just not my like. I'm not super enthused about it, but I'll have to check. If there's anything that I feel like I really need, we might play the star path just for the items that I want and then skedaddle. So, you know, let's do like a stream where I'm just getting the stuff that I want and then. Oh, we got some fast dealers on the hot pot table tonight. You can always tell who's really practiced at it or who's not playing on Switch when they blaze through the rounds. Also, my favorite is whenever you are playing hot pot and there's nobody else at your table. It's just you and the computer, because oh my God, it feels like you're just speed dealing. Like the computer just goes through it so fast. So I love that energy. Oh my God. We're just going for it, huh? Oh, nice. Niku. I was mentioning, there's these little meat symbols for the hot pot, and for some reason, whenever I see them, my brain thinks Niku, which is the Japanese name for word for meat. And so for some reason, every single time I see them, I think of that Hatsune Miku song that's like the Miku, da 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 dee. So then I look at the meat and I'm like, Niku. Every single time. It helps me remember it. So, okay, we got a red meat, which is good. I think we're going noodles as well, so. Red meat. Or just like the round meat boy. That's the meat chips. And then the rolled meat is the one that I keep thinking is Niku. Yes. Good. We're moving quick. I think we all have players. We just got quick players. We're speed dealing. Is this what it feels like to play poker or something? I am That was not the mushroom that I had. Yeah, no, I'm not doing mushroom to meat. Sorry, I was like, sometimes if we're playing hot pot and I'm saying something that I just go totally silent, it's because my brain's having to do like calculations. I just need the meat, the round meats, and that's it. Yeah, I don't play cards. I don't want to call myself vanilla, but I don't engage in a lot of clubbing or casinos or things of that nature. I never have anyway. Not that I wouldn't like. I would like to go to a casino, I think, at least once just to have the experience, but the idea of even being able to afford to go to Vegas is, or like do major vacations in general, has always been like way out of my reach. Is this what it feels like to be a hardened poker player, rapidly dealing out your cards? Someone's joining our table, but I don't see them standing there. I just only see 2 people. Oh, off we go again. Speed dealing. We'll do that and then see. We got 4 sets, and we'll kind of just see what falls out. We got a corn, so that's gonna determine some things. I'm sorry, corn? That's not corn. That's a carrot. Oh, but we also got a wiggle noodle. Intense choices. So yeah, we'll finish these rounds of hot pot. We'll do, and we got a fishy too. They both start with C. Yeah, you're right. We'll finish these rounds of hot pot, and then I think we will call it a night at that point. We'll just do hot pot until like 8, and then we'll call it a night from there, I think. The cards are falling out on their own. Oh, another fishy though. Another fishy. We'll call it a night from there because it's Chick-fil-A time. Chicky-fil-A time tonight. Oh, we're gonna get this. The twist. You gotta take advantage of what's in front of you. Oh, and another potato though. No, we're locked in. No, we will give up. We'll sacrifice for potato. I like the, nope, never mind. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. Again. What's the, haha, again. Ha ha ha, again. That meme that was going around for a minute. Ha ha ha, again. Ha 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 ha, again. The audio. I guess they don't call them memes anymore, do they? They call them trends and audios. Meme is an old term now, I think. These kids these days, these whippersnappers. I love when I do this and I immediately forget. Oh, there we go. There's the Niku. Niku. They'll be like, yes, I know exactly what I have on my table. And then I'll like get zoomed in. I'll be like, I've forgotten everything immediately. I'm going with the wiggle noodles because I like the wiggle noodles. I know we have both options, but I like the wiggle noodles. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yeah, meme is retro. I know. I'm sure that will be a cringe. I mean, meme was already a cringy word just in general anyway, but it was like the most commonly used. I made a mistake. I should have gone with the other kind. It's fine. It was already a cringy word when it was being used originally, so I imagine that they'll be like, oh, Grandpa, you and your memes. I just feel weirded out by the fact that they call Nightcore sped up versions, quote unquote. I'm like, I guess it technically is slightly different than what Nightcore originally was, but like, that's just Nightcore. We already have a word for that. It's Nightcore. Ooh. Actually, I could have gotten the other one, but you know what? It's fine. It all worked out in the end anyway. We're just wheeling and dealing out here. We need none of those. We need the Niku or Wiggle Wiggle or the abalones. Hey, there we go. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Do, 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 do. So yeah, we just need wiggles now. That's a particular type of noodle. I have no idea what it is, but it's a type of noodle. Oh, and we also need the rolled meat as well, because we don't have the rolled meat yet. Nope, mushroom. We'll just rapid wheel and deal some. And I do love, because I know, Charge, we were talking about how, like, friendly Palia is as a game. I know that, like, something that I really love about Palia is the fact that a lot of the stuff like this is communal. So, like, the Chappa Chase is communal points. Like, everybody, like, shares in their points. Like everyone's score adds together to gives you your points. Or, like, playing Hot Pot. Even if you don't win, you still get points. Like, you still get lucky envelopes and stuff. I love that. I love that. Or, like, if you both hunt a deer together or chop a tree together, you get it, like, together. Like, you each get your own. You don't have to fight for loot and stuff. I really appreciate that. That's really nice. Like, it's nice that you get to share and you don't have to, like, stress out about winning every single time. And, like, regardless, you're gonna get something out of it. And that feels very, like, that's nice. It's comforting that you don't have to, like, fight to see who gets the best loot or whatever. Because that would just be stressful. So, I think they're doing a good job encouraging cooperative play. So, how are the squad features in this game? You ever played solo? I've only ever played solo too. Ooh, Niku. I've only ever played solo too, so unfortunately I can't tell you. I haven't done, like, a party or anything. I want to do a cake party at some point. I just have never worked up the courage in, like, chat or, like, a Discord to go ask to join a cake party. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hey, we won. Let's see what time. That's 10. We can do another round. Yeah, I've never done a parties though. I would assume it's I've joined a party, like, once for Chappa Chase for, like, a like an achievement, but I haven't actually, like, worked with a party. Everyone's really nice though. I have had to ask in, like, the public chat. Okay, 2 tofus and 2 green onions, and then whatever we want for noodles or spice, or we could do lettuce. Nope, never mind. Or Napa cabbage, I guess. But yeah, I've had to ask, like, I had a bug that, like, I could not wrap my head around where the heck it was. It was the paper lantern bug. It was like the green lantern bug versus, like, the blue one. Couldn't find it. I was reading the wiki, super confused. I've asked questions in chat before, and people, and, like, in the global chat, and people have answered and been super nice. I've, like, joined parties, like I said, for Chappa Chase before, and everyone thanks each other. Like, everyone's really nice, and they're really chill. Like, the only time I've ever seen people kind of, like, getting rough with each other is if, like, they felt like another player was being super rude for, like, no reason, which that kind of makes sense. Like, I've seen people get in fights over, like, Palium nodes and stuff like that, but, like, other than that, like, I see tons of people be like, oh, hey guys, I need to fulfill some requests for this quest. So, like, can anybody put in a request for something that I have? And I'll be like, sure, what do you got? And they like, I have garlic. And everyone's like, okay, we'll put out requests for garlic. So, like, they'll help each other out, which is nice. The game's official Discord server, I've found 1 or 2 dedicated to specific parts of the game. Yes, I've been a part of the Discord for a while. I don't really, like, actively use it, but I troll it. I mostly use it so that I can keep an eye on updates. And also, like, they're really quick and handy about answering questions too. So, like, I was in the Discord, like, on Sunday at, like, 3 a.m. being like, hey, what day does the Maji Market end? Because I never, like, heard that officially. And they're like, it ends on, you know, Monday. I'm like, okay, cool, thanks. Like, so they're really nice. There's a lot of drama in the Discord server about, like, how they feel about the game, but, like, oh, I could do another round. Let's do one more round and then we can, like, call it and spend our tickets and stuff. Honestly, you get more doing like doing Hot Pot than you do from Chappa Chase. I hate the thought that it'll eventually become so. Oh, don't worry, Panda, it already is. It already is. People just have a lot of really strong opinions about the game management and, like, the choices the developers make. So, ooh, okay, so 3 mushrooms, 2, and then that. But I think there's a lot of people who do really love it, and even more toxic community. Yeah, for real. That just seems to be the internet right now, though, and I kind of hate it. I prefer to be more, like, I'm not out here trying to be, like, positivity, like, 24/7, but I'm like, oh my god, y'all, like, can we just enjoy things? Like, chill, fam. Like, So I'm gonna try to, I guess, aim to be more of like a positive. Oh my God, two hands? 2 hands, huh? We can do one more. That was really fast. Or 2 rounds, I guess. Cabbage, veggie, and then figure out from there. But yeah, I wanted to kind of try to appreciate games. Like, it's totally fine to enjoy games and like also appreciate the fact that like even if a game isn't perfect, they're still working on it, and I appreciate the level to which they're working on it. So, you know, that's what I'm aiming for anyway. Please let me draw. Thank you. Sure. We'll go noodles again. I think there are plenty of people who do love it though, so. Also, like, it's hard because sometimes Discord is not necessarily the indicator of like, one more, maybe we can one more. We can do one more. 5 hours later, one more. That is how Hot Pot goes. Everyone's obsessed with it. But eventually it hits 3 a.m. anyway, so they do kick you out. So you can't stay here forever. Living it up at the Hotel California. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely space. I still am of the, hi Amy, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day today. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. I still am carrying a secret hope that they might make a physical version of this, but you know, they're not going to, but as like merch, but I would love it if they did. We're stream's almost over. We're finishing this last round of Hot Pot. We'll go spend our tickets and then we'll kind of head on out from there, but I hope you're having a good week. This is the last week of the Maji Market, so we're kind of doing our stuff today, and then we're gonna spend our tickets. Good, Niku. And then I'll play a little bit over like on my own over the next few days, and the next week on stream I can just show y'all what I bought, so we can do like a final. This is the final wrap up of everything I got. So. Okay. Ooh, another bok choy. Nope, gone immediately. Immediately. Sometimes they'll be like, here's a thing. I'm like, ooh, I want that. And then they're like, immediately no. Immediately snatched. Sure, we'll give up our cabbage. I don't particularly care. I would like this round to be over sooner rather than later. Because now we have to make a really terrible decision, which is what food do we want to try to buy to get gold star versions of? I think I want some of that taiyaki because it's really cute. Like, it's really cute, but I don't know if I need it in, like, every color. You know what I mean? Now we enter into the gacha-esque realm, which is how many times do I have to purchase the food before I get a gold star version? That's going to be on a randomizer. So, nothing that we need. Come on, everybody. I want this round to be over. I want to go spend my tickets. We just need a bok choy or a rappy noodle. And then we're good. Bok choy. Very good. Now all we need is a rappy noodle. If we can get one of those. Everybody hydrate. It's important that you take care of yourself. Rappy noodle. Rappy noodle. Oh, it's something about playing on stream with you guys. I never win when I'm playing by myself, but when I'm on stream with y'all, I win every time. Y'all are just my lucky charm. Somehow. Y'all are my lucky charms. Okay, what color? Oh, these are so cute. Okay. So we're gonna start buying some. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my God. Can I get the gold star versions? No. Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna be throwing my money away a little bit, huh? Well, I've got some prize wheel coins, so we can. And I didn't get any. Okay. I kind of want one of the taiyakis. I'm just looking at the different ones. We got noodle rolls. Banchong. I don't know actually how to pronounce some of these foods, but is there any over here that I want? Except for getting a gold star. Oh, the Nyan Gao is really cute too. Okay, let's... Oh boy. Apparently, I mean, you're supposedly able to get gold. I got one. Oh my god. Oh my god, that used like... Oh my god, we used so many. I'm gonna have to grind the next few days and see if I can't get a few more. I want at least one of the taiyakis because they're so cute. Oh my god. It's got a crazy chappa chase going on in the background. 200. Nope. Okay, well, we'll just add this to my massive food stock that I have at home. So we'll just go draw. I want to put down the gold star Nangao because it looks really cute. We'll just leave chappa chase alone. It's fun, but honestly, you actually earn more from doing hot pot than you do chappa chase. So I love the little fishies. They're very cute. I love that they're shaped in little fish shapes. Because at this point, I bought all the furniture that I want. Oh, we can put down that gorgeous dual lantern we have as well. I wish you could kind of put stuff outside. I know you can't. I know that's for a reason, but it just kind of would be nice. Ooh, okay, interesting. So it's kind of like, oh, it is a corner. Interesting. Sorry, I'm trying to, let me see. Boop. Nice. Okie dokie. Well, we have that. We have more food to add to the fodder. Boop, boop, my massive, this is just my food pile where I just keep all of the dishes that I've made. I've never had taiyaki. I would love to. It looks delicious and adorable. But yeah, this is my massive food stock that I keep of all of the dishes that I cooked. Maybe next stream we can actually work on, oh my god, words. I need to cook the new recipes that I bought from Ref, so we can maybe do that next stream. I think that might be fun. And then we'll put the other fishy down in here. That might be a good next stream vibe. Actually, we'll put him over with... Oh, he's so cute. Oh, I'm really glad I got that one. I love him. He's like a koi fish. Like a blue koi fish. That's really pretty. Okay, and then, oh, I have to put the rest in there too. But anyway, I'll do that later, I think. And I got some prize wheel coins, but I'll spend those before I'm done, just as one big swoop. So next week we will be back with Palea, and I will show you what I bought from the rest of the Maji Market before it ended. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we will actually have a update with maybe more stuff. We'll find out. I'll post about it on Instagram probably if they announce something, but I'm excited for that. But that will be all for tonight. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. I will be back on Friday with some more Stardew. I forget what we were doing, but we'll do Stardew. So more Stardew. We're working on speed running the mines right now, so I think that was something that we were kind of working on. So, you know, but I will see you on Friday. And then, as always, if you have missed any of the streams and you want to catch up, I have a re-uploads channel that's Amy's VODs on YouTube. So it has all the games divided into playlists, so you can find what you're looking for really easily. So you can check that out. Also, as a reminder, I do stream on both Twitch and YouTube. So whichever one suits your fancy, I have that available for you. Also, I do have an Instagram. It's Amy's Adventures Gaming on Instagram, and that is where I post our stream schedules every week, as well as some fun gaming reels and stuff that I have a good time working on. So those are available to you. And let's see, we're gonna find somebody to raid really quickly. Oh, it looks like Eden McMuffin is playing Palea. We rated her the other week, so she's playing Palea. So just some more Palea. So we'll go ahead and get that loaded in. But bye, Panda. Thank you. I will absolutely enjoy my Chick-fil-A. Bye, Charge. Bye, Amy, if you're still in chat as well. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day, and we will raid now.